Good evening and welcome to Saturday Night Basketball here in Montpelier. We're at the rail yard tonight for an all-Williams County collision between the 2-10 Edgerton Bulldogs and the 5-6 Montpelier Locos. This is the first of two times they will play this year. They both had an open spot in the schedule a little bit later on in the year, and they've decided to play a home and home. This one, of course, as we said, in Montpelier. Welcome in. Andy Brigle with you here tonight after an off night on air last night. Looking forward to this one. Speaking of last night for Montpelier, they picked up a big, it's a all-weekend county-on-county matchup. They picked up a big BBC win last night over Stryker to move to 2-1 in the concert and have a modest two-game winning streak after the win over Holgate a week ago. Meanwhile, for Edgerton, they are just simply trying to stop the bleeding now. They have dropped 5 straight basketball games coming into tonight, including last night's thrashing at the hands of the Paulding Panthers. Going to step aside and take our first break here of the evening. When we come back, our Adam Gubernath will join us with the coaches on our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with head coach for Edgerton, Brett Grieser, and Nick Ramos from Montpelier. Stay with us.
Statistics show that for most crops, pivot irrigation increases yields by at least 100% over dryland farming. Even in areas that get enough rainfall, timing is everything. If it doesn't come at just the right time, you could be losing yield. Maximize your production with pivots and linears from Valley Irrigation. Make the most of your acres. Contact Andy Farnham at AG Irrigation today, 419-212-2528. That's 419-212-2528.
Hello, I'm Paul Rorig Jr.
And I'm Sierra with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio.
Are you searching for a lasting memorial to honor your loved ones? Let us guide you through the entire process of choosing a memorial with compassion and care.
Come visit our showroom. We have the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company, where 3 generations of tradition and trust come together.
Visit our website at facklermonument.com. We have been serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Hi, this is Russ Davies with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Community means caring for the people we call neighbors and the places we call home. For the past 100 years, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has been proud to do just that. In partnership with Central Insurance, we're honored by your trust in us to protect your family, assets, business, and everything that matters most to you. Thanks for being a part of our story. We've provided you peace of mind over the past century and look forward to doing the same for the next 100 years. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
This spring, pick your power. Steel fuel-powered equipment delivers proven performance and efficiency, and the Steel Lightning battery system delivers the power to do more on a single charge. Get the all-new BGA 45 battery-powered blower for just $129.95, or pick the popular MS-170 chainsaw for just $179.95. Pick your power, and then pick up a Steel. All prices BES SRP at participating retailers.
See Black Swamp Equipment or go to blackswampequipment.net.
Welcome back to the pregame show, getting ready for Saturday night boys basketball. We continue on with our conversation with the coach, and we're talking with Montpelier head coach Nick Ramos. And Nick, it's been kind of a crazy week, 7 to 10 days in school, out of school, not able to. Talk about how much you've been able to get into the gym over the last week and maybe the challenges that it provides, not really getting on a good schedule here.
Yeah, well, we've been able to get in the gym about every day. We've actually been able to move our times up a little bit. In the afternoon, some after the snow gets off and that. And so we've been able to get in the gym every day, but, really the hardest part is just getting the boys out of bed and getting them motivated to come in and get a good day's work in. That's one of the really hardest parts of having all these days off, in my opinion.
Well, you haven't played since over a week ago. I think it was Holgate last week. Win for your kids. What were your takeaways from that game?
Well, I thought the boys played really well offensively. I thought we pushed the ball, and defensively we did a really good job of stopping them at the rim. We out-rebounded them quite a bit, too. Our rebounding's been really good this season so far, and we've kind of been relying on that because we haven't been shooting the ball so well. So rebounding the ball helps when you're not shooting well. So hopefully we can turn that around and maybe make some more shots and get a few less rebounds that way. But as long as we're still rebounding the ball, we'll be fine.
Nick, in what ways has this team really improved now compared to like the beginning of the year? Where have you seen the biggest improvements with this group?
Well, I think the biggest improvements, we're still making improvements, though. We're still looking to get we're still looking to get more ball movement, a little better ball handling at the top of our offense. We're looking maybe, but one of the things that we've really improved in, we are starting to see the open man, and we are starting to hit these take the open shot. We're starting to realize what's a good shot in our offense and what really doesn't work in our offense, and so we're getting a better job of that. And once we really get that down, I think we're getting to the part of the season where you either figure it out or we got to move on and find somebody else that will.
We're heading into that time of the year as well. Back-to-backs, Friday and Saturday. You got the league game on Friday, and then we'll see a Saturday with Edgerton. Kind of talk about your philosophy and how you handle that non-leaguer on a Saturday after the league game Friday night.
I like the Friday-Saturday matchups because it gives us a full week of practice, a full week of Monday through Thursday practices, and then, we just go out and play the games Friday, Saturday. The Saturday game is always a little bit tougher because we put so much into our BBC games and into our league games that at times maybe our Saturday game may fall a little bit behind as far as the preparation for, the actual team, but the boys always play hard, and we always have them ready to go, and condition-wise, and we get a good scouting report going for that Saturday game. So it's kind of a challenge for the Saturday game, but with that game being a non-league matchup, we usually focus on our league matchups a little bit more, and then if we play, say, an upper division team or a team that's really going to push us in the standings, and then maybe put a little extra time. We'll send one of my extra coaches over there and have them just look at that team specifically. So, but, I do like the Friday-Saturday matchups better than during the week.
Nick, that being said, how much of a factor is emotion and energy on that Saturday night game?
Well, yeah, that's a big point because we put so much into the Friday night game, being a league game, and they know them kids so well. And, like a team like Edgerton, they're just down the road from us, so our boys know them boys, and and they grew up together, playing each other in about everything sports. So, the emotions you feel from that, from knowing the kids and being competitive there, that's always real tough, and especially after a night, a league game, a tough league game like we'll have last night against Stryker, and then tonight we'll go against Edgerton, and the emotions will also get ramped up for the Edgerton just because we know them so well, and our ages are about the same,
It's our conversation with the coach, talking with Montpelier head coach Nick Ramos. Nick, always appreciate the time. Enjoy the conversation. Best of luck this weekend.
Thanks for having me, Adam. I appreciate it.
You betcha. Stay with us. More in the pregame coming up.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
You worked hard for your money. That's why we see to it that your money works hard for you, not someone else. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, our earnings belong to our members and go right back to work for you, from better rates to lower fees. We've got the products and people to help you build a more fantastic future every step of the way. Join 14,000 other people just like you who want to do more with their money. Imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of Edgerton Bulldog athletes. Looking for a new career? Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Join them as they forge into the future. Good luck and play tough tonight. Go Bulldogs!
Are you looking for a mechanic that really knows how to repair both foreign and domestic vehicles? Let me recommend Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions. Dave has spent the last 25 years diagnosing and repairing all makes and models of vehicles in Northwest Ohio. And he's now teamed up with Jason Dietz on State Route 6 just east of Edgerton. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem that your last mechanic couldn't, think of Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We continue on with our conversation with the coach, and we are talking with Edgerton frontman Brett Grieser. And, well, Brett, another crazy week weather-wise. Kids are in school, they're not in school. I mean, talk about how much you've been able to get into the gym and talk about maybe the challenges it's been to kind of get some consistency going here this week.
Yeah, for sure. Without a doubt, it's been a unique week weather-wise. I think it's probably been very similar for, all schools in the area. We were able to get a game in Monday night, a makeup with Antwerp. But then we had school. we've had school one day this week. We went to school on Thursday, and we've been able to get in the gym a couple times. But, ultimately we're trying to keep our kids safe at the same time. But I imagine everybody's been in the same boat. It's winter season in Northwest Ohio, and so it's just one of those things you got to deal with.
Talk to me about some takeaways from the game with Antwerp on Monday.
Yeah, I thought Antwerp got out to a nice start. They shot the ball well early on, and, we tried to zone them a little bit. It kind of forced us to get into our man-to-man, but I was very proud of our kids. I thought they rallied there in the second quarter. We went on a nice run, and we were within 5. Had it at 3, I think, at one point, but we were within 5 at halftime. But then Antwerp had a real strong third quarter. And when they get it going a little bit, they got multiple guys that can make plays for their team. And so I thought our kids played hard. Offensively, we got to continue to be better. But, yeah, Antwerp's a good basketball team.
Brett, as you look at your squad here middle of January, in what ways are they better now than they were, say, at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, we just actually talked about that this week. We're kind of at the halfway point. You start to evaluate things. I think we're better in all areas of the game. I really do. I think they're practicing hard. I think they're getting better. Offensively, we're still trying to find consistency in shooting the basketball, finding ways to score the thing. Defensively, I think they're better. I think they're learning concepts better. They're getting better with scout and assignments and things like that. But as the year goes along, you want to get better in all areas. I think we can do a better job on the glass at times. Some nights we've been good there. Some nights we haven't been. We only turned it over 10 times against Antwerp the other night, which I think is a good thing. I mean, if we can play in single-digit turnovers or 10 or less, I think we have chances to win games.
All right, so we'll get to see you Saturday with Montpelier. Tell me what you know about them.
Yeah, I think they're doing a lot of nice things. They've had some nice wins on their year. Obviously, they got a lot of different kids that can make plays for them, and it'll take a great effort. They got some good size inside, and like I said, they've got some nice wins on their year. They've been battling teams. It's a much improved Montpelier team, in my opinion, and we'll have to be ready to go.
Brett, kind of talk to me about how you view these Saturday games. I know you got the League One on Friday and everything. It seems like energy, emotion, that's kind of an important thing on Saturdays, right?
Yeah, and I think we're getting to that stretch of the season now where all conferences are starting to go back-to-back. I know the Buckeye Border and NWL sometimes go Thursday, Saturday early, so it's one of those things that everybody's in the same boat, and I imagine, I don't want to speak for everybody's program, but I know most of these guys, you're prepping to win your league game. You want to win league games to compete for league titles, but at the same time, you got to be able to bring it 24 hours later against, a non-league opponent. And so, yeah, I think energy is huge. I think getting off the fast start on that second night is huge, and it comes down to effort and execution like it always does. But I think the league opponent comes first, and I would say that's the similarities for most teams. Not any disrespect to who you play on Saturday night by any means, and then you get right back in the gym Saturday morning and you start going for the next one.
It's our conversation with the coach. We're talking with Edgerton head coach Brett Grieser. Brett, always appreciate the time. Best of luck in this one.
Hey, thank you guys for your coverage. Appreciate it.
Stay with us. More in the pregame coming up.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. With Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, and now featuring Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses, you'll find everything you need for your home. Plus, their trained technicians provide service on all makes and models of appliances. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, Direct Link Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your home needs. Don't wait. Shop Direct Link Appliance and Furniture today.
I'm here at Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio, with Sierra and Paul Rory Jr., the new owners. But really, Paul, your family has been serving the area for a long time.
That's right, Tim. We're the third generation, and it all started with my grandpa George.
Paul, many people are being cremated. Are there memorial options for cremation?
Many people still choose a headstone in which the ashes are placed under the monument and sealed within the stone. There's cremation benches where the ashes are placed in the legs of the bench, and there's also columbariums.
So, Sierra, there are many shapes and styles to choose from, whether a traditional burial or cremation?
That's right, and we understand that it can be a little overwhelming. That's why it's important to come talk to us so that we can guide you with our experience to help you pre-plan. Our experienced team realizes that it's not easy to select a memorial in a time of sorrow, so we invite you to come visit with us as part of your pre-planning.
Go online to facklermonument.com to see what we have to offer.
The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Getting closer to the opening tip tonight between Montpelier and Edgerton. We're going to step aside one final time. When we come back, we'll meet the lineups, the officials, and the opening tip for this Saturday. Coming up next.
Michael Jordan once said, "Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen." The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Snow, ice, blowing. Who likes winter? Not me, but Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan can help you muddle through. They have what you need to make your winter a little easier, like ice melt for those icy walks and driveways, snow shovels, and Ego-powered snow blowers. Don't forget the propane for your grills or heaters and our feathered friends during the winter months while the snow is flying. Stop by Donaldson's and grab a bag or two of bird food or fill your propane tank. And to make things even better for the winter, stop by and check out their in-store tool sale. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan, your stop for all your winter supplies. United Oil in Ney supplies and delivers home heating oil, farm fuel, diesel, and propane for your home, farm, or business throughout Northwest Ohio with dependable service and competitive pricing. Order your propane or heating oil today for the cold winter ahead. Call 1-800-962-9839 or stop by United Oil in Ney, serving you with dependable service for over 70 years. It's United Oil. United Oil would like to wish all the athletes good luck in today's game. Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
Welcome back out here to Montpelier as we zero in on the starting lineups for tonight. Starting with the Montpelier Locos, coached by Nick Ramos. It'll be Drake Summer, a 5'11 senior. James Camper, a 6' senior. Grant Gurrell, a 6'6 senior. Braden Brink, a 6'2 senior. And Kenneth Smeltzer, a 6'2" sophomore. for the Edgerton Bulldogs under the direction of Brett Greaser, now in his third year as head coach. It'll be Scotty Krantz, a 6'3" junior. Maddox Baker, a 5'7" sophomore. Corey Herman, a 6'2" junior. Joel Walkup, a 6' junior. And Kellen Sanchez, a 5'10" freshman. Those are your lineups tonight. Brought to you by the Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. For the Tri-State's best selection of monument companies, remember the Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. Locos in their home white with the blue numbers. Edgerton in their traveling maroon and gold with the white numbers. Edgerton comes in at 2-10. They were hammered by Paulding last night. Montpelier 5-6. They've won 2 in a row, including last night's win to start the weekend over Stryker. You heard both coaches talk about, and like everybody this week in Northwest Ohio, have to deal with the weather in terms of not being in a rhythm and a routine at school. Both these districts, I think I heard them say, only had one day in session as students, so a little out of kilter. But here we go with the second game for both this weekend. Loose basketball off the tip to Grant Gurrell, and his runner in the painted area is good to go, and that gets Montpelier on the board first 2-0. Edgerton moves right to left. Herman out in front, hands it off to Sanchez over on the high right side. Sanchez weaves it back over on that right side to Krantz as Montpelier will go man-to-man. Krantz off the right side. The runner to the baseline rattles around, no good. The rebound to the Locos. Coming down with it was Gurrell. So Montpelier with their first true offensive possession in terms of in a half-court setting. Trapped by Edgerton. They're trying to jump some traps in the half-court. Poked away from Gurrell and knocked out of bounds. Touch last by Edgerton. Opening minute, 2-0 our score. Montpelier out in front here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. That win for Montpelier last night improved them to 2-1 in the BBC. Obviously very much alive and well in the conference. Tried to jam it to Summer down in the post. It's a lost basketball and a jump ball that will favor Edgerton. So it turns into a turnover and a perfect opportunity to talk a little bit about that situation. Montpelier, even in wins this year, they have had some turnover issues. Including last night in that win over Stryker. They just simply shot the basketball a little bit better than the Panthers to get the win. It will be an Edgerton possession. They'll check with the table to make sure everything is good. Dan Carnahan. We didn't mention who the officials were. They'll have their eyes on the game. They are Dan Carnahan, Charlie Ragaletti, and Travis Grunhagen, I should say. Backdoor cut on the inside for Walkup. His shot is blocked. And then the loose ball rebound to Smeltzer. Up ahead to Camper. Corner jumper for 3. Summer off target, no good. Edgerton able to snare their first rebound. It's Herman. Transition now to Krantz. Dribble drive and a kick out to Sanchez. On the wing now to Baker. Baker to Sanchez. Sanchez crossover dribble. Attacks and is fouled on a reach on the way to the basket. Is it in the act of shooting as well? Let's see. It'll be Brink on the foul. It was on the floor. So it will belong to the Edgerton Bulldogs. Sanchez to trigger in. Still a 2-0 Montpelier lead. Looping it left side to Herman. Herman on the wing, brings it out in front. Herman between the circles. Comes left point now to Baker. Summer on him. Open post cut. They miss Walkup. Top the key to Sanchez. Back to Baker. Baker over to the right wing to Joel Walkup. Edgerton will show patience offensively. Dribble drive and then rejected and swatted out of bounds by Grant Gurrell, and it will be Montpelier possession. The scoop to the hoop. And it was denied by Grant Gurrell. Here's Camper, nearly taken away out of that half-court trap, and then he grabbed it on the floor to save a possession, a timeout. 6:09 left in the quarter, 2-0 Montpelier. We'll be right back.
Beat the chill at Knocking Point Outfitters. Thaw heating products, rechargeable seats, hand warmers, and heated wraps for cold weather comfort. Grab a gift card for the perfect outdoor gift. Visit them on County Road 17, just south of US Route 6, outside of Bryan. Knocking Point Outfitters, your warmth destination.
Back out here in Montpelier, still a 2-0 game. Edgerton 0 for 3 to start from the field. Montpelier 1 for 2. Really no discerning stats here in the beginning of this and a 2-0 start, but that was a loose ball that Montpelier grabbed, and sliding down in front of that bench, James Camper spent the timeout. Still no substitutions for either team here in the early going. Starters here the first couple of minutes. Around to Brink to Summer. A trap on him. Summer trying to get away and cannot. It's taken away by Herman. Releases it to Baker. Head and ball fake to get a better shot and a lay-in for Maddox Baker to tie this thing at 2 apiece. Montpelier with their second turnover. Brink gives to Smeltzer. He'll glide along the baseline. Throw it out to Drake Summer for 3. It's off the iron, no good. Baker the rebound for the Bulldogs. He'll rotate it over to Sanchez. Sanchez now, as Edgerton moves right to left, into the hands of Joel Walkup. Walkup on the right point. 5:25 left in the first quarter. 2-2 tie, Montpelier and Edgerton. Krantz with a jump pass to Sanchez. His jumper is off target, no good for 3. The rebound, though, offensively to Edgerton. It was Herman, who then hands it to Krantz. He tries to attack left side. Backdoor cut. Herman, left-hand layup is good. Corey Herman sticks it in, and Edgerton grabs their first lead of the game at 4-2. Here's Summer up ahead to Smeltzer. Smeltzer on the wing. Rotates it now to Summer. Around the horn, Edgerton will go zone. It's Brink for 3. That clangs off the iron, no good. Bulldogs with the rebound. Weaving his way through traffic. Here's Krantz hanging in the air and scoring. Scotty Krantz. Edgerton's now connected on 3 of their last 4 field goal attempts, and they have a 6-2 lead. Kenneth Smeltzer attacks left side. Stopped on the low block, then the shot is blocked on the interior by Joe Walkup. Bulldogs with the rebound. Baker transitioning to Herman. Herman on the left elbow, around to the right elbow. Gives it off to Walkup. Walkup in the lane. Tried to power it up, and he's going to be fouled on the way up by Drake Summer. He'll have his first foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for Joel Walkup. With 4:21 remaining in this opening quarter of basketball. Coming up Tuesday night, I'll be heading over to Edgerton, this time for girls basketball. Stryker at Edgerton in girls basketball Tuesday on B-Rock Sports. Then next week, Montpelier Hilltop back-to-back. Girls on Thursday at Hilltop, the boys on Friday night here in Montpelier. That second free throw was no good by Walkup. Rebound to Brink. Brink transitioning down to the baseline. Bounce pass out to Camper. Camper into the post to Gurrell. He'll give it up to Brink. Brink tries to get Glass along that baseline. It's no good. Scramble for the loose ball rebound is going to be dug out by Walkup of Edgerton. It's 7-2 Bulldogs midway through the quarter. Walkup to Herman. A trailing 3, no good. Rebound to Edgerton. They are starting to really grab control of the backboard as they are out rebounding Montpelier 7-3 here in this first quarter of play. So now it is Sanchez. Sanchez over to the baseline right side to Baker. Short corner entry to Walkup, who muscles it up and in. Joel Walkup bangs it home. 9-2. This is a 9-0 Edgerton run now as we dip under 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Here's Smeltzer, top side to Hayden Sharps, who's checked in for the first time. Down low to Gurrell. Gurrell was losing his footing making the catch and threw it along the baseline. Krantz deflected it away, and it's off him out of bounds to Montpelier. 3:19 left in the quarter, 9-2 Edgerton. Smeltzer tried to get it to Gurrell, who was posting. Loose ball grabbed on the wing by Sharps. Sharps has a mismatch with Baker on him. Sharps recognizes it, gets inside, muscles it up. It's no good. And the rebound to Edgerton, transitioning ahead. Walkup, Herman, attacks below the foul line. Little push shot is way short. Rebound to Brink for the Locos. Brink now left to right across midcourt. Still 9-2. There's the half-court trap that Edgerton's had some success. Now it's Smeltzer gliding to the basket and lays it home with a left hand. A much-needed field goal by Kenneth Smeltzer to stop a 9-zip run. 9-4 Dogs. 2:40 to go in the quarter. This is the first quarter. Kellen Sanchez, right point to Krantz. Over now to Herman on the wing. Herman to Baker, guarded by Sharps. Backdoor cut, Krantz in the paint, got Brink off his feet, laid it up and in. Nice job on the finish that time by Maddox Baker. He has 4, and it's an 11-4 Edgerton lead. Off the skip pass, Camper into the corner to Sharps. Sharps out now to Camper. Over to the left side. Here's Brink fading, firing, and scoring his first basket of the night. 11-6 Edgerton. Capable shooter. Here's Herman, sees a lane to the basket and lays it up and in. Poor defense that time by Montpelier. Nobody got in front, nobody helped, and that spells doom and a 2-point field goal for Herman. Baseline now wing right, Gurrell. 13-6 Edgerton. Gurrell had it taken away. Good hands that time by Sanchez, and then a double dribble on Sanchez coming up the floor. So that'll be the first Edgerton giveaway of the night. Defiance has defeated Fairview 45-37 in boys basketball. Bryan knocked off Van Wert earlier today in a game on Q96.5. Girls hoops are also in boys basketball. Ottawa Hills beats Eden. Didn't hear the girls final there. They played JV girls boys and JV varsity girls boys all day in Ottawa Hills today. Didn't hear that final yet either. I saw Hilltops girls defeated North Baltimore in a varsity only game as well. A hold is going to go on Edgerton on Joel Walkup with 1:39 to play in this opening quarter. 13-6, Edgerton with the lead, Montpelier possession. Chavez Martin has come in for Montpelier for the first time. Caden Knurk defensively got a deflection, and he's the one that knocked it out of bounds as they tried to get a backdoor look to Gurrell. So Knurk in for Edgerton, Martin for Montpelier. Smeltzer to toss it in. That Hilltop girls final was 58-24 over North Baltimore. Nice look into Chavez Martin, who scores an easy basket on the low square. Montpelier's connected on their last 3 attempts, and they've got it to a handful at 13-8. 1:25 left in the quarter. Sanchez against the man-to-man. Snaps the chest pass over to the left side now to Joel Walkup. Gets a high ball screen. Knurk rolled. Maybe had a little positioning, but they missed him. They stay on the perimeter to Sanchez. He wanted to take a 3. Great closeout that time by Smeltzer. Around the horn it comes to Baker. Baker, unorthodox jump shooter, but his been able to hit some perimeter jumpers for 3 on the years. Just not consistent yet. Here's Walkup just flat out bullying his way to the rim. No good. The rebound to Montpelier, but then it was knocked away and lost away, so it's going to have to be a turnover as well, and that'll be 4 of those. Coming in will be Griffin Cooley for Montpelier. Noah Weaver is back in for Edgerton. Into the left corner for Herman, and a foul called on Cooley, a little too aggressive there defensively. 54 seconds left. We're in quarter number 1. 13-8 Edgerton with the lead on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Bulldogs 2-10 have dropped 5 in a row. Montpelier's won 2 straight. They are 5-6 overall. Off the inbounds, deflected away by Sharps, and it goes out of bounds. So it remains Bulldog possession with 53 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Inbounds knocked away on the denial by Cooley, and he tipped it away, and that dribbles out of bounds. Scotty Krantz awaiting the inbounds in the backcourt. Sharps waiting to pick him up. It'll come left point now to Knurk. Knurk gives to Weaver. Weaver, top of the key. Weaver nowhere to go. Now goes to Knurk. Knurk off the dribble drive, got inside and missed that one too strong. Rebound to Chavez Martin for Montpelier. Now it's Camper over to Smeltzer. Here's Smeltzer into the corner for Sharps' 3, no good. And on the rebound, a reach and a foul on Hayden Sharps, I think, with 18 seconds left in the quarter. No, it'll be Cooley getting his second personal. That'll give Edgerton 18 seconds to get it up the floor. Gurrell for Cooley for Montpelier. Again, 2 fouls on Griffin Cooley. In a girls' final from earlier today, it was Archbold falling to Springfield 46-33. Boys end of 1 tonight. Pettisville on top of Evergreen 17-10. We're bringing down the First quarter here, 7 to shoot. Krantz on a crossover, working on Martin. Fade away on the baseline, no. Rebound on the shot is going to be deflected away, and then Montpelier on the board, and last-second heave, no good. Competitive first quarter, 13-8 Dogs after one on V-Rock Sports.
U-Store Storage in Bryan has 44 new 10x20 storage units available on Edgerton Street in Bryan. With 24-hour access and well-lit facilities, U-Store Storage has a unit just for you. Residential and commercial warehouse space is also available. Looking for a storage unit in the Stryker area? Stryker Mini Storage on Industrial Drive has units as well. For all your storage needs, give U-Store Storage or Stryker Mini Storage a call at 419-636-2545.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
13-8, Edgerton with the lead. Edgerton 5 of 16 from the field. Montpelier 4 of 11. 4 turnovers Montpelier, 1 for Edgerton. Rebounds ended up close. Still an advantage for the Bulldogs after 8 minutes, 9-7. It'll be Summer, Sharps, Gurrell, Martin, and Brink for Montpelier. Edgerton counters with Baker, Herman, Krantz, Weaver, and Walkup. Griffin Cooley with 2 fouls, the only player in foul difficulty. Against the Edgerton zone, Brink has it in the corner left side, out to Summer on the high left side. Now for Gurrell, poked away from behind by Walkup, turning Montpelier over. Krantz wanted to go to the Euro step, it was taken away. He's unable to cash in. Summer the rebound for Montpelier. Now Summer up the floor. Good deflection by a hustling Corey Herman to tap it into the Edgerton bench, and it will stay Montpelier possession. Opening minute, quarter number 2. 13-8, Edgerton with the lead. Montpelier led 2-0, then Edgerton rattled off a 9-0 run, and they've held the lead ever since. Drake Summer over on the wing to Brink. Brink getting into the lane for a 12-footer. It's no good. Gurrell unable to snatch the rebound down, and it will belong to Edgerton. He had both hands on it, but just couldn't corral it, and the basketball belongs now to the Edgerton Bulldogs. Up the floor, Krantz over on the wing to Walkup. Walkup out in front, and it's Baker. Baker on the left point now to Noah Weaver. Weaver, baseline left. Pull-up jumper, no good from Scotty Krantz. Loose basketball that's going to belong to Edgerton. They were able to save it, and they'll reset now. Out in front with the basketball is Baker. Baker to Walkup. Walkup over to the foul line, extended to Corey Herman. Herman on the right point. 5-4, make it 6:40 to go in this first half. 13-8 Edgerton with the lead. A cut and a give to Herman. Herman back to Weaver. Now to Krantz. Thought about the 3. Now goes into the lane. Kick out to Herman. Steps back to fire a 3. That's off target, no good. And on the rebound, we have a foul going to go against Edgerton, a loose ball foul. It will be against Noah Weaver, and it'll be his first of the night. Just the second foul on Edgerton total here. Girls basketball earlier today, Lincoln View pounds Hicksville 55-15 in girls basketball. Here's Brink. Rotates it around to the left side now to Summer. Back to Brink. Along the baseline to Gurrell, and that's going to be Walkup getting the foul, and that's going to be his second on a hand check off the dribble drive. It'll be a baseline inbounds coming up now. Coming in will be Knurk for Walkup. Montpelier basketball, they're going to go stack along the right side of the lane on this inbounds. 13-8 it remains. We've been stuck on this score a little while. Off the inbound, Chavez Martin hangs in the air and drew contact on Caden Knurk. And Martin, who has 2 off the bench, gets 2 free throws here for the Locos. Again, Tuesday night girls basketball, Stryker at Edgerton. Thursday girls basketball, Montpelier at Hilltop. Friday, boys basketball, Hilltop here at Montpelier. No game next Saturday night. It's, of course, the annual Blizzard auction on V-Rock. So will be disposed all day long there. Kellen Sanchez in for the Bulldogs again. Martin missing on the first free throw attempt. Second one is good. Chavez Martin, that's the first free throw. Those are the first free throws of the night for Montpelier. 13-9. It's the first point of this second quarter for either team. 2 minutes into it. Sanchez over to Krantz on the wing. Krantz, pull up, doesn't take it. Garrell now comes out on him. Herman, ball reversal left side, Sanchez. Sanchez on the blow by. The runner is no good. The rebound belongs to Montpelier and Sharps. Edgerton 0 for 4 from the field, but Montpelier turns it over for a sixth time tonight. And now it is Krantz into the half court. Krantz sees a lane. Krantz down to the block, throws it out on top. Herman jacks up a three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Sharps for Montpelier. Still 13-9 Edgerton. Sharps over to Summer. Summer on the left point, throws it out on top to Brink. Against that zone, good ball reversal into Chavez Martin. It's no good, but Kernerk will the foul, and an active Chavez Martin will go back to the free throw line once again. We've seen Chavez Martin in earlier Montpelier games, but he has not maybe been as engaged and active. Has been both here tonight. 2 for 3 now at the free throw line as he connects there. Edgerton will send Braden Leppelmeyer in, a 5'10 sophomore. 5:21 left, first half. 13-10. Edgerton with the lead here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. Second one no good. Loose ball rebound to Kellen Sanchez for the Bulldogs. Sanchez will bring it up the sideline. Now starts to angle to the middle of the floor and into the half-court offense. High left side to Maddox Baker. Baker, top the key, throws it right point to Herman. Herman gives it up to Baker. Corner jumper for three. No good. Brink the rebound of the miss. Edgerton 0 for 6 from the field. Clinging to that three-point lead. Montpelier is just taking one shot officially here in the second quarter. Here's Summer. Throws it over to Brink. Catch and shoot three. Good. And we're tied. Braden Brink with 5 tonight. That is the first made three for either team tonight. And we're deadlocked at 13. Here's Sanchez in the paint. Sanchez loses the basketball, gets it back, and then going to be called for steps for the second turnover of the night. And we have a timeout on the floor. 4.5 left, first half of basketball. Edgerton, Montpelier tied at 13.
Hi, this is Tammy Bergman with Andres O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Andres O'Neill & Lowe has cared for our neighbors for a century. We believe when communities are strong, everyone benefits. From your family to your assets, your employees to your business. We're proud to partner with Central Insurance to protect what matters most to you, because you are what matters most to us. Here's to the next 100 years of delivering on our promise to provide peace of mind on good days and when facing the unexpected. Learn more at andresoneillandlowe.com.
Statistics show that for most crops, pivot irrigation increases yields by at least 100% over dryland farming. Even in areas that get enough rainfall, timing is everything. If it doesn't come at just the right time, you could be losing yield. Maximize your production with pivots and linears from Valley Irrigation. Make the most of your acres. Contact Andy Farnham at AG Irrigation today, 419-212-2528. That's 419-212-2528.
4.5 minute mark here in quarter number 2. Tie game at 13. Montpelier and Edgerton. Bulldogs looking for their first points of quarter number 2. Here's Camper for Montpelier. Brings it across midcourt. Trap coming from the Bulldogs. That was deflected. It was saved, but it ends up being turned over for a 7th time tonight. On the wing with the basketball. Here's Leppelmeyer to Herman, and around it comes to Baker. Baker into the key, comes back out on top now to Leppelmeyer. Dribble handoff now goes to Scotty Krantz. Krantz on the wing to Herman. Herman elbow jumper. Foul line extended is good for a long 2, and it's the first basket of the third quarter, or of the second quarter here for Edgerton. 15-13, Edgerton with the lead. Skip pass over on the wing. Now into Gurrell, and he finishes. Nice feed that time by Hayden Sharps. And Gurrell gets his second make of the night. We're tied at 15. 3.5 to go in the first half. Out in front, Leppelmeyer gives it up over on the right side. Herman gives to Krantz. He'll try the three, and he'll bury the three. Scotty Krantz from downtown for Edgerton's first three, and they seesaw back out on top, 18-15. Here's Brink to Sharps, over to Camper on the right side. Leppelmeyer and Baker giving chase, and they force a turnover. That half-court trap giving Montpelier fits. 8 turnovers on the night. Krantz feeds the post. The layup is good for Herman. Too easy. Edgerton is now connected on 3 in a row. Herman with 8, and the lead is 5. 20-15 Edgerton. Chavez Martin over to Camper. Camper out near the volleyball line. Camper trying to twist away from trouble, and a reach and a foul. Braden Leppelmeyer is going to be the guilty party. A little too aggressive in trying to hold and maintain that trap. Kenneth Smeltzer returns to the floor for Montpelier. That was the 5th foul of this quarter, so that means James Camper, who has not scored, will go to the line. And for Montpelier, they have 244 that if they can work it to their advantage, they'll be shooting free throws. James Camper, the first one here to go to the line for the Locos once we have hit the 5 foul rule here. And his first attempt is off target, no good. One more to come here for the Montpelier senior, James Camper. Camper bends and sends and splits the pair. His first point of the night. It is 20-16 now, Edgerton on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Herman left side, Camper too aggressive, closing out on the ball, guilty of the reach. Just the first foul on Montpelier here in quarter number 2. 2:38 remaining. First half of basketball. It's 20-16 Edgerton. Possession to the Bulldogs. Krantz with it in the half court between the circles. Krantz attacking left side, leans back, got it, and he's fouled. Camper collects the foul. Krantz with 2 and a chance at 3. Edgerton has hit 4 straight from the field. And the Bulldogs have built a 6-point lead and looking to add to it. Scotty Krantz with 7, now give him 8 as he gets the conventional 3-point play. 23-16 Bulldogs. Up the floor it comes with Smeltzer, and a reach and a foul on Baker. And Baker has his first, and it'll be Kenneth Smeltzer strolling to the line for the first time tonight. But again, going to the free throw line. If you hit your free throws here, another way for Montpelier to either stay in or inch closer. Smeltzer has just the 1 field goal for his 2, and he misses front rim on the first free throw. Montpelier Hilltop turn it into a big, actually both girls and boys will be big matchups next week with huge BBC ramifications. Hilltop and Montpelier girls are both 2-0, while Montpelier and Hilltop still in the race. Pick and roll inside. Herman blocked from behind. And then on the loose ball, a foul is going to be called. Well, now the officials are going to confer. It'll be Edgerton basketball. No foul, it's just who was going to have possession. And it'll be Edgerton ball. Montpelier has been guilty now of 9 turnovers. Edgerton just 2. That's the big reason why we have a 6-point Edgerton lead. Sanchez from downtown for 3, no good. Rebounds Smeltzer for Montpelier. Smeltzer up ahead to Brink. Brink all the way to the baseline. Rotates and was going to get rid of it, but it was knocked out of bounds by Corey Herman. Bulldogs want desperately to end a 5-game losing streak as they sit at 2-10. Montpelier wanting to get back to the Mendoza line at 500. Along the baseline, it's Smeltzer out in front now, around to Camper to Brink. His 3 is no good, and the rebound to Edgerton. Kellen Sanchez. Edgerton and Montpelier pretty close on the rebounding stat. Here's Herman with a trailing three. No good. Rebound to Sharps. And Herman knew that was off target. And then turnover on the outlet pass for number 10. And Krantz will settle in with $1:15 left in this first half. Krantz over on the wing. Jump stop in the paint. Kick out to Leppelmeyer. A three is good. Braden Leppelmeyer splashes in the triple. Biggest lead of the night, 26-17 Edgerton. As we go under a minute to play, Camper to Brink. Brink baseline, loses the ball. Tries to keep it alive, but can't. It'll be out of bounds off the Locos. 11 first half turnovers. Edgerton will have 53 seconds at their disposal here and a 9-point lead. 26-17. Right to left come the Bulldogs. Scotty Krantz moving over to the right side. Gives it up to Sanchez on the wing. Now to Baker. Baker on the right point. Touches it left side of the floor to Leppelmeyer. And it comes back near midcourt to Sanchez. Half minute to play in the first half. 26-17 Edgerton. Leppelmeyer just hit a three. Smeltzer went down and is slow to get up. I think he may have turned an ankle or twisted a knee. And Dan Carnahan recognizes that. And Kenneth Smeltzer will take a seat with 18.6 left. You hope that's nothing serious. There's a little contact. Not heavy, but a little contact. So he'll head to the bench. It'll be inbounded by Herman and Edgerton. He gives to Krantz. Now Brett Grieser wants one shot with 12 to play here in the first half. 26-17 Edgerton. It's a 1-4. Krantz going left side. Spins back, fires. Wild shot, no good. Loose ball rebound to Edgerton. Out to Baker. His three is no good. The follow is no good. And that'll do it for the first half of basketball. We go to the locker room with our score at the intermission. Edgerton 26, Montpelier 17. The main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime show starts next.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Montpelier, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
This spring, pick your power. Steel fuel-powered equipment delivers proven performance and efficiency, and the Steel Lightning battery system delivers the power to do more on a single charge. Get the all-new BGA 45 battery-powered blower for just $129.95, or pick the popular MS-170 chainsaw for just $179.95. Pick your power, and then pick up a Steel. All prices BES SRP at participating retailers.
See Black Swamp Equipment or go to blackswampequipment.net. The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime show, 26-17. Girls final also from earlier today. State-ranked Bryan bombs St. Mary's 43-22. And at the half, Evergreen on top of Pettisville. That's boys basketball, 32-22. Here at the half, 26-17. Edgerton with the lead as we dive into the numbers from that first half of play. Corey Herman and Scotty Krantz both leading the way for the Bulldogs with 8. Maddox Baker has scored 4. Braden Leppelmeyer 3. Joel Walkup 3. For 26. For Montpelier, Braden Brink has 5. Chavez Martin with 4. Grant Gurrell 4. Kenneth Smeltzer 3. James Camper has scored 1. Plenty more shots for Edgerton tonight. 33-15 in the shots attempted category. Edgerton is only 10 of 33 from the field, 2 of 10 from the three-point line. Montpelier 6 for 15 shooting, 1 of 6 shooting threes. Here's one of your big differences. 11 first-half turnovers for Montpelier. Edgerton has committed only 2. Rebounds are dead even at 14, but an interesting number, Montpelier has no offensive rebounds in that first half. Everything a defensive rebound. From the foul line, Edgerton 2 of 3, Montpelier 4 of 8. Our halftime score, Edgerton 26, Montpelier 17. Your halftime show brought to you by the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Back with more in just a moment.
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Thiel Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Thiel Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Painting in the winter is now a possibility with Clark & Kensington's low VOC, making the paint smell very low. And Clark & Kensington is also ultra durable, resists cracking, peeling, and flaking, and provides a mold and mildew resistant finish, and has the primer built right in. So now is the time to freshen up the inside of your home with Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from brushes and rollers to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington, Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
Halftime, 26-17 is our score. Edgerton with the lead. Again, coming up this week, Stryker at Edgerton in girls basketball. That's a little bit different start time. 6:30 with the JV game at Edgerton home girls games, and then they play 2 quarters of JV basketball. So we should be on the air around 7 or so. Thursday night, Montpelier Hilltop girls basketball. Friday night, Montpelier Hilltop boys basketball. No game on Saturday. Here, we're going to start the second half in just a couple of minutes. Our score at the intermission is Edgerton 26 and Montpelier 17. Your halftime show has been brought to you by the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. The main stops of Northwest Ohio. Second half when we come back.
Hello, I'm Paul Rorig Jr.
And I'm Sierra with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio.
Are you searching for a lasting memorial to honor your loved ones? Let us guide you through the entire process of choosing a memorial with compassion and care.
Come visit our showroom. We have the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company, where 3 generations of tradition and trust come together.
Visit our website at facklermonument.com. We have been serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Attention, Bryan shoppers. Are you in the market for high-quality appliances and furniture? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. They have a wide selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, as well as service on all makes and models. And coming soon, they'll be carrying Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses. Don't miss out on unbelievable prices and top-notch services on everything you need to turn your house into a home. Visit Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan today.
You work hard for your money. That's why we see to it that your money works hard for you, not someone else. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, our earnings belong to our members and go right back to work for you, from better rates to lower fees. We've got the products and people to help you build a more fantastic future every step of the way. Join 14,000 other people just like you who want to do more with their money. Imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
Going to be starting half number 2 here in just a minute. North Central on top of Hicksville at the half, 32-17. North Central trying to bounce back from a loss last night at home to Holgate here in that one this evening. Waiting on the halftime clock to run out here this evening. Want to thank, by the way, Montpelier and Hilltop, which it will wrap up this week coming up. But Montpelier and Hilltop have been staging a competition to help my full-time career as the United Way of Williams County Executive Director. So gracious of the school districts and the teachers and staff getting involved with raising money. It's a competition to see which district can raise more money. So if you're going to home events for Montpelier and Hilltop this week, you have an opportunity for a free will donation, and we'll know the winner of that competition between Montpelier and Hilltop coming up on Friday night. So we are very, very grateful for that and all that everyone is doing in helping to donate to the cause for the United Way of Williams County in our 2024 campaign. Going right side with the basketball, Sanchez loses the handle for a turnover right away here in this one. And now on the blow-by, Drake Summer, a lay-in for 2 and a chance at a three-point play. Montpelier only 4 shot attempts in that second quarter because they had way too many turnovers. They had way too many turnovers in the first half period. And now Summer cans the free throw for the three-point play, and that'll bring Montpelier to within 6, 26-20. 9 has been the biggest lead for Edgerton. Montpelier's biggest lead has been 2. Up the floor, walk up against the pressure. Montpelier going with a little full-court pressure to the elbow on a kick-out now. The jumper is a brick, no good by Scotty Krantz, and the rebound to Montpelier. Still in search of their first offensive rebound. Here's Gurrell. They have silenced him with just 4. Out in front it goes to Camper. Bounce pass on the wing, and now to the baseline off the dribble drive. Here is Brink. He'll float it back out to Summer. Summer now to Gurrell. Edgerton's had success with that trapping zone here. It's a trapping 2-3. Out on top, Hayden Sharps starting in the second half. Out to Camper. Camper to Gurrell. A gamble defensively by Baker. And this is going to turn into an open look for Sharps. No good for 3. The rebound, though, to Edgerton. Coming up the floor, and it's too far on the lead pass and out of bounds. Stryker and Tenora at the half, 30-25 Panthers. Stryker, a disappointing loss. Just didn't shoot well last night here at Montpelier, we understand. Holding to a 5-point lead over the Rambos there. Montpelier possession, down 26-20. Here's Sharps, couple steps below the foul line, elevates, knocks it down. Hayden Sharps' first field goal. It's 26-22. The first 5 of the half belong to the Locos. Here's Krantz. Edgerton has hit some walls in this season, coming out of the locker room, trying to avoid that here tonight. Top side to Sanchez. Sanchez in the lane. Little floater is good. Kellen Sanchez, first basket of the night. And it is a 28-22 Edgerton lead. Here's Sharps, foul line, backdoor cut, reverse layup, Gurrell, no. Rebound Edgerton and Corey Herman. Herman will bring it himself. Up the floor to Baker. Baker back to Herman. Herman on the right point. Sharps on him. Sends it around the horn now to the wing left side. Snap pass, Krantz into Herman, layup. No good. Rebound to Montpelier. Boy, they did everything well. Herman just didn't get the lay-in to drop for him. Camper right to left, trap coming. Bounce pass on the wing to Summer. Summer has a trap, throws it around and too tall for Sharp, but it does end up in Brink's hands for a pull-up jumper, no good. And the rebound to Edgerton. Herman looks up the floor. Krantz one-on-one, crashing in, and it is going to be a charge on Scotty Krantz. That'll be already a third turnover. Krantz's first foul. 3 turnovers in 2.5 minutes of basketball for Edgerton, where they went the first half with 2 turnovers. 28-22 Edgerton, 5.5 to play here in the third quarter on WBNO FM in Bryan as we near the 8 o'clock hour on a night that has moved pretty quickly here so far. In the lane it goes to Gurrell, muscles it up and is fouled on the way up. See who Dan Carnahan says it's on. I believe it's Sanchez, and it is for his first of the night. And now Grant Gurrell to shoot 2. His first trip to the free throw line. Gurrell bends and fires and misfires. No good. Walk up Sanchez, Baker, Herman, and Krantz for Edgerton. Camper, Gurrell, Sharps, Summer, and Brink for Montpelier. Gurrell, next free throw, good. So he splits the pair, and that's a pattern for Montpelier as they are now 5 of 10 at the foul line tonight. Trailing by a handful, 28-23. Sanchez up the far sideline to Walkup. He'll rotate it around to Sanchez, now middle of the floor to Herman, and coming to get it is Krantz. Krantz near midcourt on the bounce. Guarded by Camper. Gets a high screen from Walkup. All the way to the basket. Off glass is good. Scotty Krantz. They may have to switch that matchup. Not sure if Camper can stay with Krantz. Quick on quick. To the left side now. Brink spots for 3, and it's good. Braden Brink from downtown. His second 3 of the night. 30-26 Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill scoreboard. Herman thought he saw a lane. Now gives it up to Baker. Back for Herman. Herman on the baseline. To Walkup. Now to Baker. 4.5 left in the third. 30-26 Edgerton. And a foul on Camper. He was shoulder to shoulder with Herman. And Camper has his, I believe, second foul. So 2 on James Camper. It's an out-of-bounds situation here. Sanchez, baseline right for Herman. Herman on the wing. Herman, foul line extended, now gives to Baker. He'll swing it left side to Weaver. Weaver puts it on the deck. Weaver attacks, crashes in. It's going to be a foul on Montpelier. It will be Gurrell getting the foul. And for Grant Gurrell, that's his second of the night. So Gurrell and Camper and Cooley with 2 fouls. This is Joel Walkup at the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 tonight, and he knocks home the first one. 31-26 Edgerton. Again, they'll play later in the year. In fact, it's the last game for Edgerton on February 20th. It's Montpelier's next to last game of the season. 2 for 2 for Joel Walkup to give him 5 on the night, and it's a half dozen. The lead for Edgerton at 32-26. Off the left side on the dribble penetration. Summer, a step back just enough to get that one to go, creating enough space, and it's back to a 4-point lead. 32-28 midway through the third. Herman in the lane. Herman up and under. Got it. Corey Herman into double figures now with 10. All twos tonight for Herman. 34-28 Dogs. 3:40 left in the third. All the way down into the post. Gurrell on Sanchez. Felt the mismatch and got it to drop in. 3 straight makes for Montpelier. 34-30. By the way, no turnovers for Montpelier in this quarter after a half that saw them commit 11. Krantz drives, kicks, goes over to Baker. Baker now top side to Walkup. Walkup in the lane. Kicks it out to Herman. He'll stroke a 3. That's no good. Brink goes to get the rebound. And now it'll be Montpelier coming back the other way. 42-34, Evergreen over Pettisville. Along the baseline, now they go in the lane to Gurrell. Gurrell gives it up. Camper rotates a 3 and buries it. Here comes Montpelier. 4 in a row, and it's a 1-point lead for Edgerton. 34-33 Dogs. Do they have an answer? Not there. It's a pass from Sanchez, who thought Krantz was zigging. He was zagging. It goes out of bounds, and the Bulldogs now have 4 third-quarter turnovers. Chavez Martin and Kenneth Smeltzer. Good sign here to see Smeltzer able to go. Remember, he had either bumped knees or had injured a knee slightly in that first half. He's in there and playing here in the second half. On the wing, Chavez Martin, active participant in the first half. Montpelier can claim the lead with this trip at the 2.5-minute mark and counting. Now it's Smeltzer on the bounce. Smeltzer rotates it around to Brink. Brink dribble drive, avoids contact, gets glass and spins it in. 10 for Braden Brink. Montpelier's made 5 straight field goals. It's 35-34. Montpelier seesaws back out in front here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Krantz now over to Walkup. This is a 9-0 run here by Montpelier. Herman to the baseline. Wrap around past Sanchez. Extra look to Krantz from downtown. No good for 3. Rebound, though, Edgerton. And then Herman had it poked away. A save. Good job by Drake Summer to go get it and save it. Transitioning ahead now to Brink. Brink a spin to the baseline. Bounce pass out to Gurrell. Gurrell at the foul line. Now to Summer. Summer pick and roll. Gurrell in traffic. The catch and is a blocking or charge. Little indecisive there. They'll get Gurrell with a charge, and that will be his 3rd of the evening. That 3rd official making the call, Travis Grunhagen. And I think the maybe a little disdain from the Montpelier crowd was because he was so indecisive. Edgerton commits another turnover. Outlet now, Martin, layup is good. Chavez Martin scores it. Timeout Edgerton. 1:15 left in the third. Big run for the Locos, up on the Bulldogs, 37-34. We'll be right back.
United Oil in Ney supplies and delivers home heating oil, farm fuel, diesel, and propane for your home, farm, or business throughout Northwest Ohio with dependable service and competitive pricing. Order your propane or heating oil today for the cold winter ahead. Call 1-800-962-9839 or stop by United Oil in Ney, serving you with dependable service for over 70 years. It's United Oil. United Oil would like to wish all the athletes good luck in today's game.
Welcome back out here to Montpelier, where right now it is a big Montpelier run that is happening, up 37-34. They've scored the last 11 of the night. Archibald a 38-20 lead on Holgate at the half. For Montpelier, they've hit 6 straight field goals here with a combination, a couple of threes in there with the 4 deuces. They've had a lot of different looks. They've played good, solid defense. And most of all for Montpelier, if you're a Montpelier fan, no turnovers in the second half. Edgerton has committed 6. So it's been a role reversal of these teams. Brett Greaser recognizing that, spending the timeout. Full court Montpelier pressure now. Griffin Cooley is in there as well. Jump stop Krantz. Top the key to Walkup. He'll wait on Herman. We're about ready to hit the 1-minute mark left in quarter number 3. 37-34 Montpelier. They'll swing it around to Baker. Baker on the wing. Now Baker for Caden Knirk, who's been inserted. He'll throw it out on top to Walkup. Now over to Herman. Dribble drive left side. Head and ball fake. Fouled from behind is Corey Herman. And that foul will be Chavez Martin. Just his first of the night. Herman, first free throws of the night. He's in double figures with 10. No good on the first attempt. 37-34 Montpelier. Late third quarter, 49 seconds remaining in it. Second free throw, Herman with the necessary adjustment and drills it. 37-35. Let's see what Montpelier elects to do with the ball and 40 seconds to play in this third quarter. Entry pass, Chavez Martin lays it in. Good assist from Griffin Cooley. That made the decision pretty easy when you get a layup. 7 straight makes for Montpelier. Here's Baker to try to answer for 3. No. Rebound, though, offensively, Edgerton. Baker over to Krantz. 25 seconds left. Krantz attacks the paint. Little floater, good. Scotty Krantz for the deuce. And it's 39-37 Montpelier. Final 15 seconds of quarter number 3 now. Smeltzer, middle of the floor. Smeltzer high on the left. Smeltzer got a screen. Smeltzer picks the dribble up, comes to Summer. Launches a 3. No good. Rebound to Edgerton. Coming up the floor. Krantz not going to get it away. 3 in the books at the rail yard in Montpelier. Little momentum turn as Montpelier will take a 39-37 advantage into the fourth on B-Rock Sports.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
Well, a change of fortunes here. Montpelier in claiming the lead, no turnovers, and they were 9 of 13 from the field. 2 of 4 from the three-point line. Edgerton was 4 of 9, so not bad. 0 for 3 from the three-point arc. Settle in. Should be a fun fourth quarter of basketball here on a Saturday night in this all-Williams County collision. 39-37 our score. Montpelier in front as we wait to see who comes onto the floor here for the start of the fourth quarter for both teams. It'll be Martin, Smeltzer, Gurrell, Sharps, and Camper for the Locos. Walkup, Krantz, Baker, Knirk, and Herman for Edgerton. Montpelier has the opening possession here of the fourth quarter. It'll be inbounded to Camper. Camper crosses midcourt. Camper to the right side to Smeltzer. Smeltzer picked up by Walkup, comes around and on a reach. Herman going to be called for that reaching foul. Should just be the first of the night on Corey Herman, and it is. Edgerton bench, you could hear, well, I could hear them react. They felt like maybe they had gotten that one cleanly. Inbounds to Chavez Martin, gives right back to the inbounds person, and that's Smeltzer. Smeltzer comes to the middle of the floor. Smeltzer around to the right side now to Sharps. Sharps comes topside, picks his dribble up. Back cut now to Camper. Kick out, Smeltzer. Trying to splash in a 3. It's short and no good. And the rebound of the Bulldogs and Walkup. Up ahead now in transition to Krantz. Krantz along that low baseline on the block. Out to Herman on a head and ball fake. Now gives it back to Krantz. Krantz top of the key. Krantz a spin move. Gurrell was ready for it. Krantz's pass sails near the cheerleaders and out of bounds. 7 turnovers for Edgerton in the second half. They only have 9 for the night, so they're in, those numbers look good. But when you have 7 in this second half and you've seen Montpelier claim the lead, that's been part of your undoing. Plus a 9 for 13 quarter will help. Here's Sharps topside with a basketball. Bounces it over to Smeltzer on the wing. Well, a minute gone by in the fourth quarter. 39-37 Montpelier. Now it's Sharps. Sharps to the elbow. Sharps picks his dribble up at the foul lines. Gives it up now to Smeltzer. Smeltzer to the wing. Rotates it to Gurrell. Gurrell at the free throw line. Now over to Camper. Camper being hounded defensively and comes along the baseline. Too aggressive defensively is Maddox Baker, who will have his second foul of the evening. 2 fouls on Edgerton here quickly in a minute and 19 of the fourth quarter. Inbounds Gurrell. Gurrell going to try to go to work, but Herman stayed in front of him nicely defensively. So Gurrell, dribble handoff now to Smeltzer. Smeltzer out near midcourt, comes back to the left side. Now into the lane, muscles it up, no good. Herman with the rebound of the miss. And now up the floor in transition, Knurk. Knurk throws it over the top for Krantz. Made that catch to save that one from going out of bounds. Back to Knurk. Backdoor cut. Herman, great catch in traffic, lays it in. And we're tied at 39. Pettisville beats North Central, as we told you earlier, 43-23 in girls basketball. Here's Camper, free throw line. And a foul. Edgerton and Baker. Bang, bang. He's in foul trouble now with 3. Here's Brink reporting in for Montpelier in place of Martin. 39-39. Montpelier and Edgerton. 5:57 left in this one. Kenneth Smeltzer along the baseline. Smeltzer to the right side. Catch and shoot. Gurrell in and out. No good for 3. Rebound is loose. Grabbed by Brink. His shot up. No good. That was Montpelier's first offensive rebound, and they get a second offensive rebound, and it turns into a Smeltzer layup. 41-39. Here's Krantz. Dumps it right side. Pinning himself underneath was Walkup, but he's fouled. He got bailed out by a Montpelier foul, and it's on Hayden Sharps. His first of the game, and Walkup very, very grateful because his attack had gotten him into no man's land underneath the basket. So Walkup will shoot a pair and knock home the first one. 41-40 Montpelier. One more to come and a chance to tie it here, and he's unable to do so. The rebound to Hayden Sharps for Montpelier. Sharps up the floor. Cross court now to Camper. Camper, middle of the floor to Smeltzer. Ball's rotated around to Brink. Brink on the circle on the dribble, and a timeout, Montpelier. 5:23 left to play in regulation. 41-40 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. It'll be Locos ball when we come back.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of Edgerton Bulldog athletes. Looking for a new career? Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Join them as they forge into the future. Good luck and play tough tonight. Go Bulldogs!
Back at the rail yard in Montpelier on a Saturday night. All Williams County matchup here. It is 41-40 Montpelier on top of Edgerton. It'll be Locos ball coming out of this Montpelier timeout. 5:23 remaining in this one. Both teams at certain times tonight have had potential momentum swinging runs, but the other then has answered the call to hang in there at different junctures of this game. It'll be Camper on the far side to bring it in for Montpelier. Edgerton has had success tonight, more so in the first half, trapping out of this zone pressure. Montpelier has done a great job in the second half. They still have no turnovers. Out in front, here is Camper. Ball's rotated around to Sharps. In the corner to Summer for the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, though, offensively put back up and in by Drake Summer. And Summer now with 7 on the game. And it's 43-40. They'll give it up now to Krantz. Pulls the trigger on a 3. No good. Just the second shot of the quarter. And the rebound tracked down by Montpelier. Sharps in the lane, tripped up. It was an inadvertent trip, but it had to be called because Baker knocked him to the deck. And that's a 4th foul now on Maddox Baker. First player to get to 4 personals. And that's 4 fouls on Edgerton. And as you peek at the clock with 4:41 remaining in this final quarter, Montpelier now can get to the line and again see if they can capitalize on the two-shot foul situation. We had a late sub get to the table. It was Sanchez back in for 43-40 Montpelier and the ball. Gurrell to Camper. Back to Gurrell, top the key. He'll shuffle it off to Camper. Now near side to Summer. Summer, bounce pass on the left wing. Now Summer, high-low for Gurrell. Busted up nicely that time defensively by Noah Weaver. Drake Summer, all of his points have come here in the second half. Camper can't find anybody, so they'll burn a timeout. 4:28 remaining in this one. 43-40 Montpelier. We'll be right back.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Andy Brigle back with you here at the Rail Yard in Montpelier. Patrick Henry, a big lead tonight on Lipsick, 48-26 after 3. Here it's 43-40 Montpelier. And the ball to the Locos. Inbounds is intercepted by Corey Herman. That's the first Montpelier turnover of the second half. The drive-in kick to Walkup. Walkup now attacks in the lane. Rotates it out now to Herman. Herman comes back to Walkup. Walkup, gamble defensively by Sharps. Walkup then penetrates, throws it at the feet of Weaver, but Edgerton gets it back off the ricochet. Now it's Sanchez to Walkup. Halfway home in the fourth quarter. 43-40 Montpelier. Edgerton possession. Right side, Herman with it. Herman, right foul line extended. Now attacks, kicks it out to Weaver. Weaver, they're playing off of him. Now he'll give it to Herman for 3 in the tie. No good. On the rebound, it's Montpelier ball. And Summer slows the train now with a 3-point lead and 3.5 to go. Here's Summer, out high on the dribble. Summer coming to the middle of the floor. Goes right side to Brink. Edgerton man now down 3 late. Pick and roll for Gurrell, but it's poked away, and Edgerton turns it over. Now up ahead to Krantz. Transitioning to the basket. Off glass, up and in for 2. Big field goal for Scotty Krantz, and that has sliced the Montpelier lead to 1. 43-42 Locos on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard, about ready to get to the 3-minute mark left in regulation. A reach and a foul on Corey Herman, and that will be the 5th foul on the Dogs in the quarter, so Camper will go to the line. Camper will shoot a pair. Here comes one of the storylines. Can Montpelier cash in at the free throw line? They have 3:03 to get to the line. Camper, first of 2, on the way, is good. James Camper has a 44-42 lead for Montpelier. Braden Leppelmeyer has been inserted for the Bulldogs. Back for the Locos, Kenneth Smeltzer. The next offering from Camper is airborne, and that one is good. A couple of big makes there for James Camper. He has 6, and it is a 45-42 advantage Locos. Edgerton's turn now. Krantz going right. Krantz to the wing. Stop dribble by Gurrell. Backdoor cut, Herman. Herman along the lane to Sanchez. Extra pass, Leppelmeyer from downtown for 3. Off the heel, no good. Long rebound to Montpelier. Coming up the floor, it's Summer. Trap on him, gives to Brink. Brink to the baseline, and a blocking foul. That's a good call. Little late sliding over was Braden Leppelmeyer. That will be number 2 on Leppelmeyer, and Brink will shoot a pair. His first journey to the free throw line now. 2:36 remaining. Boys final, Evergreen 56-40 over Pettisville. Brink's free throw, no good. After 3, it's North Central 40 and Hicksville 23. One more attempt here for Braden Brink, and he's short on that one. Loose ball rebound to Edgerton. Couple of big misses there for Braden Brink. 45-42 our score. Edgerton possession. In the lane goes Leppelmeyer. Gives it up to Walkup. Walkup left side to Sanchez. Sanchez to the baseline. Wraparound layup. He left it short on a reverse layup. Rebound Smeltzer. And now it's Summer. Great look. Unable to finish. 45-42 Locos. 2:05 to play. Brink had it knocked away from behind. That's going to be off Edgerton. As the reach around by Corey Herman was hoping to deflect it to a teammate. Baker with 4 fouls for Edgerton comes back in for Leppelmeyer. Sideline near the baseline, but still sideline inbounds for Smeltzer and Montpelier into Sharps. Sharps being strong with the basketball on the catch. Handing it now to Smeltzer. Smeltzer lost his footing, lost the ball. It's a Montpelier turnover. Krantz the other way, wild shot, and it's going to be a charge. And now Scotty Krantz has been teed. Krantz gets the foul and then is dinged with a technical. And that will put Camper on the line. So James Camper is going to get free throws because of the foul. And then he will go to the line for we'll see if Camper shoots the tees. Brett Greaser pleading his case about a little of everything. I think the initial foul call and then wanting to know what Krantz may have said. So Camper here, the first bit of business is the foul. The free throw is good. It's 46-42 Montpelier with 1:49 remaining in this one. That's a big make because it's a 2-possession game now. Second one, no good. And now who is shooting? Or did we not have a foul call? Maybe, well, we did have a foul call. There was it was player control foul. Beg your pardon. Now it will be basketball to Montpelier. So it was just the 2 free throws. Yep, my mistake. So Montpelier ball up 46-42. They're swinging around a trap on Camper. He gets rid of it to Sharps. By the way, Leppelmeyer back in on Sharps. Right below us here at midcourt. Bounce pass far side to Summer. Summer with 90 seconds. Little shake and bake. Here comes a trap from Herman, but it's released to Smeltzer. Now to Sharps. Sharps cross court to Summer. On the wing now to Smeltzer. Edgerton giving chase. When will they start fouling? It's thrown over the top to Smeltzer, and a foul given by Herman with 1:16 remaining. Corey Herman gets his 3rd foul, and going to the line will be Kenneth Smeltzer to shoot a pair. He's 1 for 2 tonight at the foul line. Montpelier trying to make it 3 straight wins and get to 500 on the season. Edgerton trying to put the brakes on a 5-game losing streak. Smeltzer is money on the first free throw. 47-42. Krantz returns for Edgerton for Leppelmeyer. They have it corrected now. Originally they had Krantz just for 2, but obviously they had to get to 3 because he had the technical and the personal foul. 2 for 2, Kenneth Smeltzer. 48-42. Here's Herman. Thought about the 3, now puts it on the deck, goes into the lane, throws a wild one up, no good. And the rebound to Montpelier. Here's Summer, near side to Sharps, now to Smeltzer. Edgerton in scramble mode now as Sanchez will give the foul. Kellen Sanchez, 2nd foul. Kenneth Smeltzer back to the line. 58 seconds to play. 48-42 Montpelier. First one, no good. If he can get this one, it moves to a 3-possession game. And he does. Kenneth Smeltzer extends it to 49-42. Trap on Krantz. and a timeout, Brett Greaser. 53 seconds remaining. 49-42 Montpelier on B-Rock Sports.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Welcome back to the rail yard in Montpelier. It is Montpelier 49, Edgerton 42. 53.6 seconds remaining in this one. Montpelier 5-6, Edgerton 2-10 entering play tonight. Locos would, if they would hang on, would make it 3 straight wins and climb to 500 at 6-6. Edgerton hoping for a mini miracle here as they try to put the brakes on a 5-game losing streak. It'll be Edgerton possession on the far side. Baker to throw it in. Final and boys, Delta Dust Fayette 45-26. Going right side, firing a 3. Krantz, it's no good. Rebound Montpelier. Sharps to Camper. Bounce pass back to Sharps with 40 seconds. Up the floor to Smeltzer. Sees a lane to the basket and lays it up and in. Kenneth Smeltzer, that could be the final dagger. Edgerton was hoping for a charge. Krantz tries to answer, no good off glass. Gurrell the rebound. And with 26 seconds remaining, are going to get Gurrell on the rebound and foul? Wow, tough call there. So you got to scratch that rebound away because Gurrell just got his third. 26.9 left, 51-42. It'll be inbounded by Krantz. Into Herman. Out to Baker. Taking a lot of time here off this clock when you're down 9. Sanchez on the wing. And a hold on the post is going to go on Hayden Sharps with 19 seconds left. It doesn't cost him free throws yet. Sharps is second. It'll be another inbounds. Edgerton just simply, I don't think, going to have enough time here with 19 seconds to play and down 9. 51-42. Here's Krantz, the drive and kick. Sanchez fires a 3. It's off target, no good. Rebound off Edgerton. 9.6 remaining in this one. And it'll be Montpelier walking out of here with a home W. It's been a good weekend for the Locos as they beat Stryker in a conference game last night. Get a non-conference win here tonight. And that'll do it. Final score tonight at the rail yard in Montpelier. A tale of 2 halves as the Locos rally for a 51-42 win on B-Rock Sports.
Beat the chill at Knocking Point Outfitters. Thaw heating products, rechargeable seats, hand warmers, and heated wraps for cold weather comfort. Grab a gift card for the perfect outdoor gift. Visit them on County Road 17, just south of US Route 6, outside of Bryan. Knocking Point Outfitters, your warmth destination.
Jason Deach Collision and Customs is Northwest Ohio's largest trailer dealer with over 300 trailers in stock, from 53-foot race trailers and custom toter homes to open deck car trailers, dump trailers, landscape trailers, and equipment trailers. But they don't just sell trailers, they service them, add options, and do repairs on any brand. Because they're racers themselves, they know how to build the trailer right for your racing needs. Stop by their Edgerton location or shop 24/7 at jasondeachtrailersales.com. If you can dream it, they can build it at Jason Deach Collision and Customs. Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cap blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
U-Store Storage in Bryan has 44 new 10x20 storage units available on Edgerton Street in Bryan. With 24-hour access and well-lit facilities, U-Store Storage has a unit just for you. Residential and commercial warehouse space is also available. Looking for a storage unit in the Stryker area? Stryker Mini Storage on Industrial Drive has units as well. For all your storage needs, give U-Store Storage or Stryker Mini Storage a call at 419-636-2545.
I'm here at Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio, with Sierra and Paul Rory Jr., the new owners. But really, Paul, your family has been serving the area for a long time.
That's right, Tim. We're the 3rd generation, and it all started with my Grandpa George.
Paul, many people are being cremated. Are there memorial options for cremation?
Many people still choose a headstone in which the ashes are placed under the monument and sealed within the stone. There's cremation benches where the ashes are placed in the legs of the bench, and there's also columbariums.
So, Sierra, there are many shapes and styles to choose from, whether a traditional burial or cremation?
That's right, and we understand that it can be a little overwhelming. That's why it's important to come talk to us so that we can guide you with our experience to help you pre-plan. Our experienced team realizes that it's not easy to select a memorial in a time of sorrow, so we invite you to come visit with us as part of your pre-planning.
Go online to facklermonument.com to see what we have to offer.
The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
The rail yard in Montpelier has been good to the Locos this weekend as they win tonight 51-42, down 9 at the intermission. They end up winning by 9 here this evening. Really good balance in their scoring tonight in this one. Kenneth Smeltzer and Braden Brink both end in double figures with 10. Chavez Martin scores 8. Grant Garrell 7. Drake Summer 7. James Camper 7. And then Hayden Sharps contributes 2 tonight. Meanwhile, for the Edgerton Bulldogs, Scotty Krantz leads the way with 14. Corey Herman scored 13. Joel Walkup 6. Maddox Baker 4. Braden Leppelmeyer 3. Kellen Sanchez 2. For their total of 42. Montpelier shoots 50% from the field tonight overall, 18 of 36, 3 of 12 from the three-point line. An extremely efficient third quarter of 9 of 13. They were 12 of 21 in the second half. Meanwhile, for Edgerton, 16 of 52 tonight shooting the basketball, and only 2 of 18 from the three-point line. Foul line also a difference maker. The Locos made just enough. They were 12 of 21 from the free throw line. Edgerton was 6 of 9. Rebounds were close. Montpelier wins the Battle of the Glass, though, 27-23. Montpelier ended up with turnovers, more of them tonight, committing 15 to Edgerton's 9, but it was how and when those turnovers were committed. When Montpelier protected the ball in the second half to the tune of just 4 turnovers, that led them to the win. 7 of the Edgerton 9 turnovers were in the second half. All of that adding up to a 51-42 Montpelier win tonight. Next up on the schedule for the Locos, who have now won 3 straight, we will see them again coming up at Hilltop on Friday, or they will be playing Hilltop on Friday night, and then they'll head to Paulding on Saturday night. Edgerton, a double weekend also next weekend. Home games with Fairview and Eden. Our next broadcast happening will be Tuesday night for girls hoops. It is going to be Stryker at Edgerton. By the way, our Best One Tire and Service Best Play of the Night, we're going to make it team play tonight, and all of that amazing balance for the Locos tonight in grabbing this W. Montpelier made it a sweep as they rolled in the JV game this evening by the final score of 63-41. Want to thank Ben Murray back at our studios tonight in Bryan, Joe Brigle, the athletic director here at Montpelier, and the coaches for their time in the pregame show tonight, Brett Grieser and Nick Ramos. Again, your final tonight, Montpelier grabbing hold and taking advantage of things here in the second half as they rally from 9 down at the break to win by 9 tonight to move to 6-6 on the season, while Edgerton tumbles to 2-11. Your final tonight, Montpelier 51, Edgerton 42. Stay tuned. Time now for the Midwest Community Federal Credit Union Scoreboard Show on B-Rock Sports. So long, everybody.